So, welcome to this Clarity Night, and I'm so happy to have people from different places across the world. I'm happy to see you guys. It would be nice if you would switch on your videos. Yes, so I can see you. Hi, Sonia. How are you? Unmute
I'm good.
yourself.
Hi.
How have you been?
Very good.
Sarda ji, I like seeing you and your smile. Hi, Akshi. Akshi, video on. Video on. Turn your videos on. Hello, Urmila ji. How are you? Hi, Ayushi. Hi, Cecile. I remember seeing you last time. I think one of the calls you were there.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well, and yourself?
Yes, I'm good.
Hello. Hi.
Good. Hi, Vashima. How are you?
Good. How are you?
How are you, amazing people? How does it get even better than this? How does this possible? Okay. Okay, so those who have a connection issue, they can have their videos off. Others, please keep your videos on. I can see you people. And welcome to this Clarity Night. And I don't do many Clarity Nights. And I'm thankful to all of you to show up. And I wonder which direction are we going to go? What are we going to talk about? And you're not free to talk about whatever you wish to talk about. And any questions, any areas in your life where you're feeling that, oh, you're stuck and things are just not moving. You're welcome to have those conversations. And yeah, whatever age you be, whatever sex you be, questions on your relationships, money issues, or anything random, you're welcome to ask. Arav, you can't hear me. Who is that, Arav Agarwal? Can you show me your face, please? Arav, can I see you? You can't hear me. You must have your turn your volume on your gadget, or maybe the see if your headphone is connected properly. Awesome. You can hear me now? Arav, can you hear me now? Who's on Arav Agarwal's ID? Is Arav himself there or someone else? Cool. So this call is purely Clarity Night Ragni. Okay. Nice spelling, Ragni. Okay. So this call is purely going to be led by your questions, your areas of interest, or whatever you all wish to ask. So you can start asking your questions. You can unmute yourself and ask, or you can ask on the chat and I'll read it out from there. And for those who are coming here for the first time, let me give you all just 1 minute, half minute, 20 seconds intro to me. My name is Mehek, and I am a certified facilitator of Access Consciousness. I'm also a Star Magic facilitator and founder of Your Guide to You, the Air Signature Program, which launched just last month. And I do these amazing, beautiful calls, the Cosmic Healing Energy calls, which are energy calls which are channeled. And few people have come already and they have enjoyed them. And I also do counseling. I'm a relationship and children's counselor since the past 10 years and have worked with many children, lots of young men, young women, old women. So whatever age group you are, wherever the question is, it's welcome. Okay? So cool. So we can start off immediately. And who's going to ask the first question? Just unmute yourself and ask. Hi, Umesh.
Hi.
Are you asking a question? Or you just writing
No,
hi?
no, I just, when I entered, I just joined.
Okay. Awesome. Hi, Philippe. Hi, Anchal.
Hi, Meg.
Hi, Evelyn. Jessica.
Hello,
Who's
Mehek.
asking? Hi, Evelyn. Who's asking a question? Sunita, hi. How are
Shall I-
you? So we were on the advanced money workbook calls, and today we've taken a break from the advanced money workbook and come on here on the Clarity Night. So all the people on the advanced money workbook, thank you for allowing me to do that and letting us create this beautiful space for all these amazing people. Hi, Mansha. Cool, come on, let's start with the questions.
Mehek, can I ask a
Yes,
question?
Chal. Yes, dear.
No, like I asked you during the day that what about discipline, rules and regulation in our life, you know, as
Yeah.
we are growing up with the
You
children.
still remember the question?
Yes.
So Urmila, she is on my CHE call, the Cosmic Healing Energy, and when she asked me the question this morning, I'm like, oh, you keep this question for the night. You don't ask me now over here. Okay. So can I ask you one thing? Do you like to be in discipline or you don't like?
I like
Okay.
a bit of discipline.
One simple request: please keep yourselves on mute. There is nobody here to host this other than me, and I will be muting or unmuting. So please help me do this. Keep yourselves on mute, and whenever you want to speak, only then unmute yourself. Okay. So Urmilaji, tell me, leave everyone else. Okay, everything else, your children, your family, everyone. Let me ask you, how much do you like to be in discipline?
I like to be in discipline to a certain extent.
Okay. To a
Because
certain extent.
sorry,
Okay. And when it becomes more than that, how does it feel?
then you just break it. That's all.
Yeah. Then you just break it. That's all.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So discipline is judgment extreme. The more discipline, the more judgment in your universe. It's like this is the right way of doing it. This is the wrong way of doing it. This is the right way of waking up, sleeping, eating, drinking, sitting. All the etiquette story. All of it is just judgment. Yeah, it's judgment of others that you have taken up on you. It's also self-judgment. If you're doing self-discipline, it's all self-judgment. Instead of asking, what would be ease, joy, glory for your body? What would you like? What if you would like to sleep for 10 minutes more? Allow it to sleep. What would you like to eat? Where would you like to eat? How would you like to sit? Which position is the most comfortable position, etc., etc. Like I'll share this with you that very early on, many years ago, when I was newly married, and I had this amazing habit of when I would sit, I would put my hands up and sit. And at one point, my mother-in-law came and told me, that's not good manners. You shouldn't sit. Girls shouldn't sit like that. And at that point, I heard her, and I was like, yeah, okay. But then eventually, over a period of time, I kept observing myself, and I realized that that was the way my body stretched. Whenever we are sitting all the time with our on the laptop or on a gadget or cooking or doing something, and if you actually go and Google, which I did at that point of time, I realized that when you put your hands up, at that point your spine aligns, and that is the position which is the most comfortable position for your arms. So can you try to do that? Can all of you just try to put your hands up? Just relax and put your hands up and little behind, and just check, how does your spine feel?
Good.
How does your spine feel right now? Feels
Good.
good?
Good.
Yes, and relaxing too.
Yeah. So, our bodies are very aware beings, way more aware than even the being that we are. And the bodies know. Put your hands down. You don't have to keep them there. Or if you wish to, you can for a longer time. So our bodies are super aware. If there is anything which is not balanced in your body, anything, anywhere, the body automatically does it. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to go to a doctor. You don't have to do, any special exercise or special. You only have to do one thing. You have to allow your body to be the way it wishes to be. You have to allow your body to sleep in the direction that it wishes to sleep. Maybe someday on the stomach, someday on the back. There's no fixation. Your body may wish to wear a particular type of footwear someday. There's a reason. The body is asking for something. Your bodies are super aware. So let your body be. Let your body decide things for you. And you will feel way more comfortable. Okay. So, hope I have answered you, Urmila ji.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So, and I hope now there'll be less discipline in your house. What if there would be more allowance?
No, there is discipline. My only.
Yeah. What if there is more allowance? If there is more allowance for your body and your being, that okay, this is the way, everyone in your space would be more happier. And if everyone is more happier, they would be more productive too, isn't it?
Well, there is a little doubt in that.
So, okay, there's this amazing thing that I tell everyone. Whenever you doubt something, try it. Try to prove it wrong. Try it with an intention that I will prove this wrong. So try it like that and then see what shows up. And tell me, come back and tell me.
Especially when you have staff in the house, you need a discipline. You need discipline with them. You need discipline with yourself. So many other things are there which follow with that.
Yes, there is a lot of things everywhere, and there is a lot of questions around it. And the more questions you'll ask, the more guidance you'll get. So when it comes to staff, we think that we should employ staff with the point of view that you have to do this job, and we'll give you this salary. Instead of asking the staff, what time would you like to come in? What time would you like to go? What time is ease for you? And what sort of jobs are ease for you? And having the awareness that yes, they can do this or not with ease. Ease, joy, glory is not the the amenity of only the employers. It's available to everyone on the planet. And what if you could provide or be the energy of ease, joy, glory even for your staff? Would you ever have staff issues? Would you ever have any issues with any people who are working with you, living with you? Yeah. So we forget to ask questions. We forget that what would they like to have. In fact, long ago, much earlier also, I always used to be in that, like, if you can come at this time, I'll ask them what time you can come. If you can't come at my time, no problem. I'll find someone else. But not force you that, okay, you have to come 2 hours early. I would like to have a person who can come at my time with ease. Yeah. Would that work? Where there is a smile there and a smile here. Good. Awesome. Who was asking another question? There was somebody who was asking.
Can
I ask, Mehek?
Yes, there's a question on the chat. I'm answering that first, and then you can ask. So Hasna is asking, can you speak about the energy of abundance or health? Okay, I'm sure the abundance will come up with something on the other, and health we will talk about. Give me a specific question. It's easier for me to, guide you through it. Yes,
There's
Varsha.
one about that. There's one about that question.
One about that.
Are you finding it too dark?
Speak about the energy of a lady.
Yeah, it's okay.
Andrea. Mehek, would you speak about the energy of a lady? Hi, Andrea. So, what is the energy of a lady? What is a lady? What is a lady to you? A lady is someone who is needless. The word that comes, first word that comes is needless. You have no need. You're not functioning from a space of lack. A lack of self-esteem, a lack of abundance, a lack of wealth, a lack of love, a lack of anything, There's so many things that we talk about in the energy of a lady. But this is a person who has no lack in her space. And when she has no lack, she becomes the most enviable person on the planet. Enviable person, because everyone would love to have that energy, not that commodity, not the money, not the clothes, not anything. That energy of having no lack, that I am at ease. I have no worry in my head. And I'm willing to be there for you. Because when you have no lack, you're open to be with people for whatever they require.
I want to ask one.
Okay, yes, darling. Who's asking now?
I can ask one.
Okay, keep it here.
I can't make out who's talking.
Hi, Sneha. Hi, Mehak. I posted in the chat.
You posted in the chat. I'm
Yes.
working on myself.
Yes.
Yeah, that one. I'm
Yes.
working on myself, however, not getting the path to move forward. What are you working on yourself and where do you wish to go? These are great questions to ask.
Yes. Okay.
What's happening? Tell me.
I want to ask.
Yes, Parsha. What are you working on?
I'm working on myself. Yes, I'm working on myself so that I can, have a prosperous lifestyle and identity.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm really working on this area for myself so that I can create something for myself in terms of my work, my study.
First of all, that energy of I'm working on myself is coming from a space of there's something wrong with me.
Okay.
Can you first acknowledge that there's nothing wrong with you and you are the most perfect gift that was born on this planet?
Yes,
Receive
that's
that
true.
first. Can you push your barriers down? And this is for everyone. Everything that shows up on the call is for everyone. So can you just push your barriers down? Push your barriers down.
Yes.
Everyone. Push your barriers down. Totally. More down, more. Completely down. Take a deep breath in and acknowledge the gift that you are. Acknowledge the difference that you are. That yes, I'm different. I am unique. And I am a gift to the planet. What I can be for the planet, no one else can be. So what is it in me that I can gift to the planet? Yeah. So from that space, you don't really have to work on yourself. You can only create with yourself. So what would you like to create? Yeah, Varsha, would you like to create something amazing on the planet?
I tell you, Mehak, actually, I have been asking so many questions regarding my creation and everything around it. Something.
So what's happening?
Not getting an idea. I'm moving more and more inwards.
Okay. So you wish to move inwards or outwards? First decide that. And is there a difference? Is there a difference in moving inwards and outwards?
No, there is, of course, there's a difference between moving inwards and outwards. I really want to move inside within me. However, I'm really interested in doing something, on money basis also for myself.
Okay. So, one thing that I have coined in the past few years from my life, maybe that would contribute to it.
What?
That, when we keep running around that, okay, I'll try this or this or this, and constantly we have that thing in our head that, okay, something will work, this will work, or that will work, or that will work, and we are planning and trying to do this and trying to do that and trying to do this. And then we are like, eventually like, oh, nothing is moving. Oh, nothing is moving.
Yes.
Yeah. And what if we had no plan A, no plan B, and no plan C? And what if no plan was the best plan?
Okay, so as you say this, that no plan is the best plan.
I said, what
Then
if
just
that
ask
is
questions and be quiet.
Yeah, just follow the energy. You feel
And
like
if,
doing something for some days, do it. Start it, do it till you feel like doing it.
and so,
When you're done with it, leave it. Do something else.
okay, if do something else and I don't reach anywhere or anything, then just sit down.
Okay, I'll share with you in 2 minutes my little graph, my life graph. And I'm a very simple person. Didn't have many ambitions in life. Was an engineer, and I was in love with this man, amazing man. And I only wanted to get married to him. So I left whatever, all my friends, and I was an honors grad. All my friends went abroad to study this, that, everything. And my cousins were working, who were, 1 year, 2 years older than me. And I was like, no, I don't want to work. I don't want to do anything. I just want to get married to this man. And I got married. With totally giving up all my career and all. I don't want it. And the amazing thing is that what you don't want, whatever you don't want, it shows up more in your life. And now I understand it even more because I didn't want a career. I didn't want anything. It was totally needless. I was just wishing to be happy with him. And I landed up studying. After that, I landed up doing some work with him for some time. Then 3-4 businesses, which came into my space. I did not go anywhere looking for them. They came into my space. So I did those businesses. All of them were profitable, small, big, whatever, in different ways. And I kept asking that, okay, now what? And I was not in a space to choose anything. One fine day, my brother tells me, my bhabhi, that is my brother's wife, told me that, my friend is working as a teacher and you're so good. And I had done management by then. You must do this. I said, no, I'm not interested. For 2 weeks, I did nothing. And then one day, my brother stood there and he told me, I'm going to drop you. Get ready. I said, where will you drop me? He said, I'm going to drop you to the institute. I said, for what? He said, you have to go inside and ask, do they have a job? I said, I don't need a job. I'm happy. He said, no, you're going to go. I said, okay, just because he's not listening to me, I went. He gave me a job. Before I knew, I was teaching in 4 institutes. And for the next 8 to 10 years, I taught at management institutes. And I was not bored. I was happy, enjoying it when counseling started happening. And I was doing that and counseling. And I didn't go searching for anything. It just came. When counseling came, it was my husband who was like, no, I want you to meet this person. I want you to, and for 6 months, he was behind me, meet this person. I was not meeting him. When I went to meet him, I loved that man. He was the director of this amazing company, which did fingerprint analysis and all. And then I trained under them. Which also was not my intention. I was thrown out of the house. You have to go. You're very good. You have to go. I went for that. And then access consciousness happened, which I chose. That's the one thing I chose. I went for the first one-day bars class and my life changed. And then I went on doing things. Only last month I realized that I was actually a person who didn't want anything. I didn't want a career. And if I actually look at my life, and the way I am, the workshops I do and the presence I have on digital media and the team that has got created and all of that, somebody would think that she's the most focused, ambitious businesswoman on planet. And I had never chosen any of this. And it was not either a plan A, B, or C. So what if you have no plan and you're just following the energy? If something is coming up, you're willing to follow the energy.
And if the energy means, if energy doesn't take me anywhere, it doesn't give me anything.
Is that possible? Truth, tell me, is that possible that nothing will show up?
At least till now, 90% has happened this only.
Okay. So can you ask a question and leave it? What can I do that would, be fun for me? Just ask this question and leave it.
What can I do that will be fun for me?
Yeah. Okay. And then when you'll have fun, money will automatically come.
Yes. So
when you are having fun, money comes to the party of fun. So it will come automatically.
Yes, that's true.
So everywhere you are being the roadblock on your journey. Everywhere you are being the speed breaker of your own path.
Yes.
Everywhere you are being the barrier.
Right.
Of your own path. Can you please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, what, online, short, spoil, and beyond.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Everywhere you're not letting yourself grow, not giving yourself space to grow and move and dance and groove. Can you please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad,
Yes.
what, online, short, spoil, and beyond. Cool. Okay, let me see if there's something. Varsha, anything else? Or should I read someone else's question?
Okay, you go forward.
Yeah, thank you, darling. Neeraj says, how can we feel our soul? Wow, nice question. What do you mean, feel your soul? You have a soul, that's all. Should we follow our awareness or body awareness? Okay, Abhishek, Abhi, whoever it is. If you know how to follow your body awareness, follow your body awareness. Your body is way more aware than you. You are confused sometimes with the mind playing. With the mind coming in, you tend to get confused, but the body doesn't get confused. The body is super aware, the body knows. If you ask your body to show you the way, and Varsha, this could contribute to you too. If you ask the body to show you the way, the body will take you exactly where it is required. Even if you are going on a holiday and you don't know the place, it's a new place, and you wish to eat, suppose, something amazing, or you wish to see all the amazing places, and you tell the body, show me the way, and just start loitering. You know what's the meaning of loitering? Moving aimlessly without any agenda that I have to go here, go there. You will just land up reaching the best places and in the most amazing way, in the fastest way. But are you willing to have that adventure? Are you willing to have those adventures? Or you wish to have a planned life? What's more fun, the planned life or the adventure?
Adventure.
Yeah. So then what were you trying all these days? Stopping the adventure. So ask this question, what grand and glorious adventures can I have every day? Ask this question. You're welcome, Andrea. Ragni, Ragni, right? Yeah. Tell me, what's your question?
Yeah. Thing is, you said like the women are meant to always, give. That's the nature of the women. So, it's like I feel like many a times people take advantage, when we give, and then sometimes we also feel disrespected. So, can you just brief
No,
on this?
there is a lie underneath there which you are saying. So I didn't say women, I said the lady who is needless.
Yes.
There's a difference in a woman and a lady.
Okay. So a woman or a lady, whatever, she is.
So when you'll be a lady, you will know. Right now, what are you being? Are you functioning from lack or are you functioning from needless energy?
I didn't get you. Come again.
Are you functioning from lack or are you functioning from needless energy?
I must be lacking somewhere, and that is why, I'm wanting it, right?
Yeah. So are you willing to be the lady? Are you willing to have the energy of a lady who is needless, who has no need of any kind, and who is willing to contribute to even to her man in whatever is his ask? That is the energy of a lady. And when the lady is needless, she is total receiving. Even when she gives, she is receiving.
Yeah, that is true. But, I feel many times, you get it from this section, but sometimes you get withdrawn from the other section.
So everywhere you're in the give and take energy. Everywhere you're still functioning from there. Everywhere you are functioning from, okay, what will I give if I will, what will I receive if I will give this? And how much can I receive if I will not give this? And everywhere you're not functioning from contribution.
Correct.
Can you please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, of online shorts, poisoners. Gifting and receiving is the energy of contribution. So what generative creative energy of contribution, gifting and receiving can I in my body be? to create a reality beyond this reality for all eternity. Everything that doesn't allow it can be placed, destroyed, and created. All right, or goodbye for all lines.
Yeah. You know, the thing is, I want to, you know, be a larger being, you know, in this planet. You know, I had this since childhood.
Yeah.
And, you know, somehow I got into lots of spiritual studies, like, you know, many of them, pranic healing, Namyoho Renge Kyo, Buddhist chanting, many things, you know, I got into the spirituality thing. But, you know, somewhere during the family life, or, you know, I feel things are not working out, and I don't know what is the hindrance.
So what have you made spirituality or spiritual life as that it is not? What have you defined it that it is not? Is it living with your family equally spiritual? Being conscious? And there's a difference in spirituality and consciousness. I don't know whether how many of you all know that. Spirituality is not the same as consciousness.
Okay.
Consciousness is including everything. Everything. Your family, the good, the bad, the ugly, the rapists, the terrorists, the government people, the corporates, the saints, the people who are just doing the family work and routine work, everyone. Consciousness includes everything.
Okay.
Without judgment.
Accepting everyone as it is.
Yeah.
Accepting everyone as it is.
No, not accepting. Accepting is another story. Just give me a second. Whereas spirituality talks about righteousness. It talks to you about discipline, what Urmila ji is talking about. So Urmila ji is coming from the space of spirituality and discipline, that you must have so and so discipline in your life, and then only you can be able to reach somewhere. And that is the space of righteousness. And when you are in righteousness, that means you are judging this is right and that is wrong. You will also judge someday this is conscious and this is unconscious. So I cannot have this. Consciousness is no judgment at all of any kind, and total allowance. And allowance is not what is acceptance. Acceptance is what spirituality talks about. So get your definitions clear first, lady.
Okay.
Acceptance is what spirituality talks about. That is, accept everything in your life that this is there. Now, when you accept, you somewhere make yourself little. That, okay, this is there, this is what it is. I am nothing. I am just being here and looking at it. And I cannot change anything. I cannot create anything. I cannot do anything about it.
Okay.
So how little does that make you? How little does that make you?
But then isn't it very easy to do it?
Have you done a bars class?
It would take, I just received bars from Purva.
Oh, lovely. That's why you have these so many questions. So go, lady, go and take a bars class from someone, wherever. Where are you from?
I'm from Kolkata, and Purva has already told me to take it, do the class.
Who's that?
Purva Kapoor.
Okay, I don't know her. So anyways, do a class, do a bars class, and then you will get something which is known as a magic wand. You know what's a magic wand?
No, I did feel a difference after taking the class,
But do you know what's a magic wand?
Yes.
Magic wand tells you that don't accept anything as what it looks like. If it looks like a hat, don't think it's a hat. Think that anything can come out of it. And whatever you imagine can come out of it. That is a magic wand.
Okay.
Okay. So the moment you have a magic wand, anything can change into anything. And Access Bars class will give you that magic wand. So lady, hold your guns till you do the bars class. And maybe come again and we'll answer more questions of yours. Thank you. Thank you for your question.
Thank you so much.
Okay, cool. So a great thing would be that what are you choosing? Are you choosing consciousness? Are you choosing spirituality? That's a great question to ask you.
I think choosing consciousness is a better option.
It's lighter for you? Yeah, cool. So better is again a judgment.
Okay.
So how much of judgment?
Next.
Happens. So how much of judgment, light judgment, medium judgment are you still, at the effect of? How much of that is there in your space and you are hiding it, putting it under your carpet? Like, no, I don't judge anything. I don't do anything.
Mehek, you are muted.
Sorry. There was somebody who came to ask for something. Yeah, so how much of judgment light, judgment medium are you still at the effect of, and how much of that are you putting under the carpet, not willing to see? Everywhere you're doing that, can you now revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, for all, and shots, poisonous. And how much of judgment is like, you know, I have to have this much, I cannot exist without it, is your existential requirement. That I can't live without this much judgment. This much I have to have. I have to hold on to it, little bit, this little bit. Otherwise, I will have no meaning to my life. Everything will become so easy. Everything will become so changeable that then I can change anything and then my life will become meaningless. It has no difficulties. It has no struggles. It has all ease, joy, glory, and whatever I think gets changed into it. So how much of that is there, and how much are you holding on to the judgment because of that? So everywhere you have taken oaths, vows, fealties, formalities, swearings, commitments, binding, bonding, promises, blood oaths, witches, curses, black magic across universes, time, spaces, and dimensions to hold on to all judgments for all eternity, even that minute, tiny discernments for all eternity. Can you please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and uncreate it all? Right, from good, bad, for all, right, shots, poisonous. Guys, it's a choice. It's a choice to give it up. You can choose to give it up. Cool. There are more questions here. Okay. How do I work with constant, alternating, and reoccurring body pains? Do you know what are body pains? What are body pains? What is pain? What is any pain? Pain is potency. It's the potency that you are not willing to use, acknowledge, believe, receive that you have. And if you're not going to be willing to acknowledge that and receive that you have a potency, it will keep paining you from inside and keep moving everywhere. Yeah. Are you willing to frack it right now? Frack it totally? Okay, so all of us at 3. Frack, frack, and frack it. 1 to 3, 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 1 to 3. So, truth, are these pains yours? Or you're holding on to them, LK? Where are you? I can't see you, LK. Where are you? I can't see you. Yeah, you're here. Are you there? She's not here. Nikita. Okay, Nikita has posted a form on the chat. Please be kind enough to fill it up. Amrita, I desire to start taking bars class. There are limitations because of bars, not getting permission from home. What question can I ask here? Awesome. Ask how big the class wishes to be and which place can I book. Where can I conduct this class? Amrita, did you get your response? Okay, so Neeraj is asking a question and he said earlier what is something about the soul. Neeraj, this is your first experience with the...
Yes, thank you, Mehek. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Amrita. You know, sometimes we don't sense that sometimes in a resistance or in a blockage, what we assume or presume is a blockage, there is a gift. How much are you making yourself smaller? How much are you not willing to be big? Your home is your home. Let it be your home. You can choose to have your bars class anywhere on the planet.
But it's like COVID is going on and it's like people are more cautious and...
Yeah, and right now bars classes are not really happening. Gary has advised us not to do many bars classes, right?
Oh,
So yeah.
okay. I'm just
You know, it's doing
maybe.
an online bars class is really not contributing. It's not nurturing for the bodies that come for it. Bars is
Yes,
about nurturing, about changing things in your body. So
yes.
if you're a new bars facilitator, what if you could little bit wait and it will change?
Okay, that is the thing. I am not able to wait actually.
Yeah,
I've been
and
waiting
that's
for
okay.
quite some time.
We are humanoids. We want everything yesterday. So what if you have choice of doing the introduction to bars, to do the how different are you willing to be, and money isn't the issue. You are these 2-3 classes and get your happy on. These are 4 classes which are just verbal classes, and you can facilitate these.
Okay.
Yeah. Would
By
that be fun for you?
charging it or for
Of course
free?
you can charge. Of course you can charge, and of course you must charge. There's nothing
Okay.
for free. Does anyone give you anything free of cost?
No.
One of the things that Gary says is if you are looking at something free, you will always pay for it in a different coin. There is nothing free on the planet. In fact, I remember this. My mom used to tell me this very long ago when I was very small. It's like you get nothing for free. If you go and try to get something for free, you'll pay for something else over there. So you
Okay.
will always pay in another coin. Remember that.
Okay. Isn't it a point of view?
It's not a point of view. Because, okay, one of the things, this is there in the advanced how to become money one.
Okay.
Second, what you have decided as free or not free, and what you have defined as free or not free, maybe in terms of money. Like, let me give you a simple example here that, I'm getting some product for free, okay? But that product is available only in a shop which is, say, 10 kilometers away from my house, okay?
Okay.
And the same product is available close to my house, but I choose no, because it's coming over there for free or some discount, I'm gonna go there. And this shop was just next to your house. You would have gone down, brought it up in a minute, and you would be there. Now you travel all the way to go till there. You spend your time. Is that free? You're paying in the coin of time. Then when you reach there, you are tired. So your body energy, which is also being expended. And maybe when you go there, along with the free, they stick on another product to you, which you may not need. Now, when we purchase things, we ask them, will they make us money, rather than just piling on things and storing it in our houses.
Yeah.
So you always land up paying more than it. And plus, the effort of going, coming back, the time. What could you create in that time? In that same time? What if you would choose ease and allow the product to come to you?
Yes.
If it's coming as a free, now free and gift has a different thing. Like this is a gift call. This comes with a space of contribution to everyone. It's not coming from the energy of free.
Yeah.
It's coming from the energy of contribution that, whatever is required for whoever, we are willing to contribute.
Yeah.
Now you get it? So whenever you ask for something for free, you'll get something, you'll pay for it in some other coin somewhere. So are you willing to pay? The other thing is if you are willing to pay for anything.
Yeah, I resist paying. I really don't want to pay. It's like I look for things for free. I really don't want to pay.
So if you will resist paying, because underlying emotion is that I don't have the money or I want to save the money, then where will the money come to you from? If you will be willing to pay for it, the money for it will come to you. Would that be fun for you?
Yeah, so what question can I ask here?
Everywhere you're not willing to have fun with money, everywhere you're not willing to play with money, can you please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce,
Yes.
Everywhere you've made money very serious, very significant, very, very important in your life. Can you please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and create it all right from goodbye, thought, for all next was.
Yes.
You won't be able to take it out of your alive.
Yes.
Nor will you be able to get out alive, nor will you be able to take the money out alive from here. The money is an energy which is
but
going to
I
rotate.
also have these limitations, like my money is my husband's money also. So I have to take his permission and,
So everywhere you are making yourself a limited being. And everywhere you are not acknowledging the energy of creation. the source that you truly be. Can you please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and uncreate it all? Guys, you are amazing creators. You can create what you wish to create in your space. If you wish to create more money, you can create more money. You just ask for it and it will show up. And the moment you make a choice to, you know, buy something, pick something, the money for it comes. How it comes, don't ask. It will come. It always comes. Or sometimes the product also comes. It just comes.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you willing to receive it? That is the question. Are you willing to receive that product?
Yes.
Okay, cool. How does it get even better than this? Okay, Neeraj, I would suggest this is your first exposure. You're welcome, Amrita. I suggest since this is your first experience with Access, just be here and just receive, just listen and put your barriers down. Barriers are those, you know, heaviness that you hold on to, like, you know, I'm sitting stiff. That is a, you know, when you're with barriers, you're sitting stiff, trying to check, trying to see what's happening. Just leave all that. Just watch as if it's a comedy show going on and relax and listen to the crap that we are talking to. And then maybe see after 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, what changed in your life. After 5 days, after 6 days, after 15 days. And Umesh is like going on smiling just because I'm saying that. Okay, cool. So just receive it. Don't try to make any sense of it. Because if you try to understand anything, you will have to stand under it. Or you don't want to stand under anything. You just wish to know, wish to have all of it. So don't stand under anything. Don't try to understand. Okay, Hemal. Hemal is saying, what question I need to ask every day for life, every moment of my life in its totality? For living every moment of my life in its totality.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, that's a great question. So what would you like to say? What if you could choose your life? What would I like to do in this moment now? What would I like to choose now in these 10 seconds? Keep asking that. Not every day, every 10 seconds. It will keep you more alive than ever. What would I like to choose now? Now, right now. And make a choice every 10 seconds. Because whenever you make a choice every 10 seconds, you are living in the present. You're not going into the past. You're not going into the future. So what would my life be like if I would choose it in 10 seconds, every 10 seconds? Get the energy of that. This experience, just connect to that and ask, what would my life be like if I would live in 10 seconds? And then choose it. And choose it. What would I wish to do now in these 10 seconds? Yes, Hemant?
Okay, ma'am.
Works?
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Preeti, where is Preeti? Preeti is saying, before the money comes, expenditure is ready. Like 10,000 comes, 20 or more expense comes. A reason, I have tried many things. Oh, wow. Yeah, so everywhere you are functioning from lack of money. Everywhere you're functioning from survival and not thrival. Because you have made survival your, you know, way of living. Everywhere you've made survival your way of living. And everywhere you're not willing to thrive. Everywhere you're not willing to have abundance. Everywhere you're resisting thrival. Can you please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all night shots, boys and beyonds. And are you really receiving the money that shows up? Like when 10,000 shows up, do you receive it like totally? That thank you, gratitude? How does it get even better than this? Or are you like the moment it comes in, you already plan the expenses for it? Can you for that moment just receive the money totally? Have it in your space, be in gratitude to it. And we have a great tool, the 10% tool. So remove 10% of it and then start investing. Don't expend your money. Don't spend your money, only invest your money. How much of your expenses are actually not required? how much of your money that you, how much of the, expenses that you make, so-called expenses, or the flows, outflows, how much of the outflows of money that you make are not really required? And everywhere are not willing to have money because you can't receive it. You have to give it away. You've learned that you can't have it in your pocket. It's not safe. It will go away. So everywhere you're not safe with money. Everywhere you feel insecure with money. Can you please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, for all, line, shots, poison, beyond. So for all who don't know, I facilitate money classes, the How to Become Money Workbook and the Advanced How to Become Money Workbook. The How to Become Money Workbook is open for everyone and has no prereqs. The Advanced Money Workbook has prereqs. It has a bars and a foundation class as a prereq. And I have done 172 facilitations of the How to Become Money Workbook. So if you wish to join us, you're welcome on any of our money workbook calls, which happen almost every month. Yes, Preeti, are you done? Are you getting where are you? Can't see you. Okay. Abhi is
And
saying,
Mehak, when are you facilitating the advanced money book?
Varsha, the Advanced Money Workbook is on now. It's been 4 or 5 sessions. You can join us in between, and it's going to go on for a month. You will get the recordings of the earlier classes if you wish to receive it. So, and after this, it will happen maybe September, not now.
Okay.
Or August, mid-August maybe, or September beginning. Okay, so Abhishek or Abhi, who is it? Are your talents, skills, abilities, powers, superpowers, potencies, and your body's talents, skills, abilities, powers, superpowers, and potencies, are they two different things or the same? Okay, that's a great question to ask. So where have you created a separation between you and your body? Where have you created a separation between you and your body so that you cannot function at all? Because if you have a separation between you and your body, how can you function? Either of them can't function without the other. So always ask, what energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, possibilities can I and my body be? To be the magical, potent, talented, gifted being of creation, generation for all eternity. Everything that doesn't allow it, can we please destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, for all, line, shots, boys, and beyond. Yeah. So individually, the being and the body are really not going to work. For a being has chosen embodiment so that it can enjoy all the experiences that are there. And the body, what would the body be without the being? It would just be, either it would be dead or it would have some entity, some other being. So without the being, who will guide the body? Okay. Preeti says people with mental illness and addiction is because of entities. So where is choice for them? Oh, there is always a choice. Entities don't hold on to people. People hold on to entities. And they hold on to entities because they have an inherent lack. There is an inherent space of not enough. Inherent space of not being appreciated, not having enough love, not being loved. There is an inherent lack. And that's why they invite those entities. Like I know of people who have been feeling alone and they have invited entities and they have kept them for 30, 40 years in their bodies, around them, just to have company. And you always have choice. The thing is that these people forget that they have choice. They have forgotten. And how do they get the awareness that they have choice? By just giving them education or awareness of it. You have a choice and that you can come out of your lack. And how do they come out? With more consciousness. So when they have more consciousness, they will automatically choose to come out because nobody likes to have entities around them. Entities suck your energy. They are not contributing. And everyone knows it. You can't keep telling them because they know it already. They know it better than you, much better than you, but they're not able to choose out of it. So inspire them, invite them to more consciousness. Consciousness includes everything. So does it include anti-consciousness and unconsciousness? Yes, Abhi. It does include unconsciousness and anti-consciousness. All things, everything is included in consciousness. In fact, on my YouTube channel, Energy Pull, a guided meditation on this, that is consciousness, unconsciousness, and anti-consciousness. The unconsciousness and anti-consciousness are also a creation. And it's a creation out of unconsciousness. Sometimes it's also a choice of the superconscious. But that's so we are superconscious beings, and before we take birth, we choose certain paths for us. We choose certain people in our life. We choose certain things in our life. And sometimes we have made those choices or unconscious per se, what is visible as on the outskirts as unconscious choices, because somewhere they will be leading to other conscious choices or defining the path of that person. So a great question to ask is what's right about this unconsciousness that I'm not getting? If there is something or somewhere you perceive unconsciousness, you ask what's right about this that I'm not getting. And everything that doesn't allow you to get clarity around it, can you please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and create it? Right from good, bad, pot, for all night shots, poison, yes. So everything is you and you are everything. You are the tiniest speck and you are the universe. Everything is your creation. You are the creator. Yeah. All of you are me and each other. There is no difference in any of you and me. The unconsciousness on the planet, the coronavirus, the governments, the corporates, the corruption, everything is your creation. If it exists in your reality, it's your creation. The unconsciousness and the anti-consciousness. And how can it be taken care of? By increasing the consciousness. This whole planet, although cognitively and counting, we feel that there is very little consciousness on the planet and there are very few people choosing it. But there are lots of people who are conscious without even choosing anything, any class or anything. And there is way more consciousness on the planet than unconsciousness and anti-consciousness. And I agree to disagree with many people who say that there is less consciousness. There is way more consciousness on the planet. It may not be in access consciousness per se, but there is way more consciousness on the planet. That's why we are thriving. That's why the planet is alive. The day there is more anti-consciousness and unconsciousness, the planet will destroy itself. Isn't it? So what if we could have more and more and more of consciousness? And consciousness is so beautiful that it could just engulf the unconsciousness. It could just touch it and it would vanish. It's so beautiful. So would you like to be that gift on the planet that you just bring consciousness to everything that you do, every choice that you make? You bring consciousness to it. And how do you do it? It's very simple. Judge nothing, include everything, judge nothing, and allowance. Interesting point of view. That amazing tool that we have. Abhi, you have more questions? Or are you clear?
So, Mehak, can I just add over here? Or can I clarify for myself further?
Yes.
So, as I asked this question regarding addiction and entities and mental illness and entities, there's a close family member who has this. So, how and under this addiction, the person has lost everything financially,
Yeah.
relationship wise also, so how does one, and then that's where I was wondering if it, and when I consulted somebody, they said it's entities and all. So I was wondering, where is the question of choice over here? If entities are, I mean, and I have watched the video by Shannon also, after I
Yeah.
got some awareness that okay, addiction is due to entities. And so there she does talk about entities latch on to or go to people who are drinking, and then they make them drink more and more.
Yeah.
So it's like a vicious cycle then, where does one
So there is a great question to ask here. Is that person choosing? Is that person knowing that this is an issue? My alcohol, forget the entities and all. He knows that.
Yes.
Is he
But at
wishing
the
to?
same time finds it difficult to give up.
So there
There is
are lots of organizations for rehab where you must choose rehab, because the thing is that this is something that can, you can fall prey to it again and again and again. It's required to take support. It's required to take support. So
rehab was considered. Some other treatments were considered, so there used to be relapse.
Yeah, there is relapse. So along with, let me finish.
So does bars or any of these
I'm
acts?
telling you, just let me finish. So
sorry, yeah.
So you must do rehab, and along with it, you can run entity clearings 24/7 in the house, and that person has to choose to run the entity clearings 24/7. Must choose a bars class, not just receiving bars. Must choose a bars class so that the person gets certain tools to be able to handle his situation. Because you cannot see, everyone has a choice. And nobody else can digest your food and do potty for you, right?
Yes.
So nobody else can choose consciousness for you also. You have to choose consciousness for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Nobody else can keep doing things for you. Ultimately, everyone has to do everything on their own.
Okay.
If that person is choosing, that's why I said, is that person choosing? If that person is choosing, he'll choose to do it himself. He has to choose the bars class, and a talk to the entities class would be a great contribution.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mehak. Yeah.
You're welcome. And without rehab, it's difficult because you need that counseling also constantly and staying away, talking to people who are in a similar space, and, they need that support. And complete abstinence and choice of not touching it. Because when there are entities and they are choosing to, when they are choosing to have alcohol or drugs, and this is for all the addictions, when those entities are in their powerful form, they will keep forcing you that, no, I wish to have.
Yes.
Inherent lack, when person keeps on running bars, when you keep on running bars, eventually the consciousness of the person will rise, and then he will be able to throw the entities out of his body.
Okay.
And not allow them in his space. But till then, the entities will keep on showing up in his space.
Okay.
So, abstinence is very important to not feed them. It's like you're feeding entities, so they will be encouraged to be there. You don't feed them.
Okay. And what about person with mental illness, like bipolar disorder? That also been
that is also entity awareness. Actually, there is no bipolar disorder, there is no depression, there is no schizophrenia. This is all entity awareness. For such people, we do recommend bars and the talk to the entities class. And these are people who are extremely aware. Like even depression is actually awareness. It's not a wrongness, it's a strongness.
Okay.
You're depressed because you're just aware of so many energies around you, and you just don't know what to do it. You just can't make out that it is their sadness and not mine. It is their lack and not mine. And perceiving the lack and sadness of all the people around you, you feel that it's inside you, but it's not really inside you.
Okay, okay.
So again, a bars class, awareness around it, and choosing the tools would contribute.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, dear. Thank you for asking. I'm sure it contributed to many other people.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Okay. Neeraj is asking a great question. What is the purpose of life? So who knows what's the purpose of life here? In Access, everyone knows what's the purpose of life. Should I unmute all of you and you all can tell Neeraj what is the purpose of life? What's the purpose of life, guys?
Fun.
To have fun.
To have fun.
To have fun. To have
Lots and lots
Peace,
of
joy,
fun.
glory.
Yes, purpose of life is only to have fun and nothing else. So wherever there is fun, follow that energy. Okay, so Akshi is asking, after foundation, I'm not really in judgment of anything. People around me are full of judgments. Yes, they think I'm just too much into positive thinking. They can practically think negative for anything. How to deal with such people? Great. Akshi, I know you personally and you've done foundation with me. So I know that you are not a person who judges and who relaxes and who's like in a totally insignificant space of ease, joy, glory. Now, at the same time, I have a great question for you. How much are you judging the unconsciousness of these people around you? A little, a lot, or oh my god,
A little.
a little, a lot? How much do you know that you are conscious and aware and done foundation and they have not done anything? A little, a lot, or a megaton? You cannot hide truth.
Okay, a lot.
A lot. So obviously, they are your reflection. They are showing you the mirror back. Darling, you are judging. So can you push your barriers down and stop judging? And just have fun. It's not your job to educate them, to bring them to awareness, to bring them to consciousness. It's not your job. Everywhere you have taken up that job, and everywhere you are enslaving yourself to them. Even after you've broken your oath vows, can you please remove, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and be it all? Right from the platform of all. This is the goof up that you stupid conscious people do. You start working for others. Are you slaves? Stop working for others. Start choosing for you. Start having fun in your life. What would you like to choose? What would you like to create in your life? How much fun would you like to have? And when you have so much fun and so much ease, joy, glory, just choose for you, nothing else. Choose for no one else. Only you, only you, only you, only you. Be selfish. Be selfish. Be little selfish. Be little more selfish. Be little more than more selfish. And when you choose for you, and you'll have so much fun, so much ease, joy, glory, because everything will come to you so easily. Then they'll come and ask you, Akshi, what did you do? Can you please give me your secret? And you tell them, I'm not going to give you my secret. It's only for me, not for you.
So my husband tells me that you have changed, but he is like continuously telling me also that you're not seeing this, you're not seeing that, and he's telling me negative things about those things. Like for a basic thing, that even if my son sneezes 2 times, he will say you're not seeing him. Just let him be. He's okay with it.
I know. So what you can do, you have no tools in your basket, right? You have no tools? I know you just feel like talking to me, Akshi. That's why you're talking. I know that. You have all the tools. So which tool would you use when he keeps saying that? Our husbands or our relatives or our moms, they are very big contributions. Their job is to bring you to more consciousness. That's the job that you have given them, especially this lot who is here. You have given the job to all your relatives to bring you to more consciousness. So their job is to keep triggering you. And your job is to practice the tools. Practice the tools. Play with the tools more, and more. Till they realize that, okay, now their job is gone. They are out of job. Okay, so everywhere you have given them the job to bring you to consciousness. Is it time to fire them first? Is it time to fire them now? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, it might be yes for some, it might be no for some. So for whoever it is yes, can we please fire these people from their jobs and release them? Everything that doesn't allow it, can we please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and uncreate it all? Right from good, bad, pot, pop, online shots, poison, beyonds. Awesome. Wow, these messages here are going on in crazy. Neeraj, is it important to discuss this issue so long? Which issue? I don't know what he's talking about. I follow Akshi. Can I have a clearing around this? Around what?
I got my answer.
You
Thank
got your answer. Okay. Thank you. I think when you get into, thanks Umesh for the wow, for whatever it was. Thank you. I think when you get into a meditative state, oh, Utkarsh, what's that? That's part of the question. Say the whole question. Okay, Preeti again has a question. I have a question, people with mental, okay, that's done. There is a possibility of separation from your body, its elusive state. You are half asleep in case of a meditative state. There's a possibility of separation from your body, its elusive state, you are half asleep. Okay, so what do you know about a meditation that is half? And what are you willing to know about meditation that you actually know and are seeking answers from outside? Everything that is, can you please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and uncreate it all, right from good, bad, pot, do you know that when you do meditation for 16 years, 20 years, all of that effect you can get in 1 bar session? I don't choose to do meditation. I just run my bars once and I'm done for so many years. Okay. Okay, Nikita has posted the energy pool on anti-consciousness, consciousness and unconsciousness on the group chat. Thank you, Nikita.
Can I ask my question, Mehek?
Yes, darling, of course. I'm wondering, how is Evelyn quiet for so long?
No, I put it there. I was trying many times. I put it there. I have a question.
I've still not reached there. There are lots of questions.
You did. You skip it.
You can ask. Of course, you can ask in the meanwhile while I read.
So I've started that question yesterday during our money call.
Oh.
You told me it's for today.
Okay, what was it? I forgot.
I remembered it. It came back. All right. So there is only oneness. Earth. I'm Earth. Earth is me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So 2 things. During clearing, sometimes we clear vows that you have made to be Earth surrogate.
Yeah.
The Earth is me. So the vow I have taken for who? That's one thing. The second thing, I personally can connect easily and usually connect easily and a lot with Earth. And I'm very aware of the pain when I connect with Earth. Is that pain coming from Earth? Earth doesn't have a point of view as far as I am aware of. Is it people pain that are in Earth? What's happening here with Earth?
Here? So everywhere you're choosing ambivalence, that is confusion around it. First, can we please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, online shots, poison, beyond. So we, as infinite beings, are all knowers. We know everything. Yet we choose ambivalence. There is a reason to choose ambivalence too. So all the reasons, all the justifications, all the decisions, computations, conclusions you have around choosing ambivalence, can you please revoke, recant, renounce, destroy, and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, online shots, poison, beyond. And the thing is that when you say that I am the earth and the earth is me, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you say it or you feel it?
Actually, I was saying it from what I've learned.
Yeah, you're saying it from what you learned. This
Yeah.
question of yours will become insignificant or it'll not exist. It will have no existence when you will be it. You have a separation from earth. You are still not in the space of being earth, being in oneness with it. When you will be in oneness with it, this question will have no meaning. So when you are separated, then you have question: is it mine or is it the earth's? Because you're trying to divide it. So everywhere you have propagated, perpetrated, and been inspiring the separation with earth. Can you please, across universes, time, spaces, and dimensions, can you please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and take it off? Right from good, bad, pot, all night shots, poisonous, and all the pain, suffering that you are perceiving because of that separation. And everywhere there is a yearning for the oneness, and you can perceive that too. Can we track it now? At 1 to 3, 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3, track, and so everything that does not allow you to choose oneness with you, first with you, with all the beings, all the plants, all the animals, all the entities, all the divine beings, all the non-living, living elementals, everything on the planet and the planet itself and the planets around it and the satellites and the solar system and the stars and the galaxy and the entire universe. Everything that doesn't allow you to be in oneness with it. Can you please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and create? Right, wrong, good, bad, for all nature. Thank you for that lovely question. Now I remember why I told you ask tomorrow.
Yeah. So actually, the vow is coming from a place of separation.
Yeah. The
So
vow,
what,
now you got it. So that oath and vow is coming because you are in the space of separation. If there would be no separation, what oath and what vow? It is you. There is no oath and vow.
yeah, I wonder what access is, what access means by, I mean, access consciousness principle means by destroying and, by rescinding, revoking, destroying and creates vows to be Earth's surrogate. I know now it's coming from separation.
That's because you are somewhere suffering because of that. And you have taken it up as a job when you don't require to. You don't need to be anyone's surrogate. You don't need to heal anyone. You only work on you because there is only one, there is only you. There is no other. But you have gone into the space of separation and you have gone into the space of there are so many and I have to heal them and I have to do all that. That's why we are making you break that oath and vow, that give up this job. It's not required. You're only making yourself suffer.
And separated.
You're only inviting more suffering in your life by that. Is that space there now?
Yeah, it's much better. The body process regarding desertification.
So I would say that instead of looking at the problem and trying to solve it, right now you're looking at the problem and then trying to solve it. Could you instead choose something else? Could you choose oneness?
Sure.
Would that be easier for you to choose?
There's something a bit here. That's why I'm by asking the question.
Okay, are you allowed to choose it?
Oh yes, I am.
Are you sure? Have you given yourself the permission to choose it?
Yes.
So everywhere you have denied yourself oneness, everywhere you fear oneness, everywhere you have an inherent assumption that if there will be oneness, you'll lose yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can you please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy? Okay. Right, wrong, good, bad, what, performance, choice, words, and words. Would you really lose yourself or would you find yourself?
I will find myself.
And are you willing to do that?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Everything that doesn't allow it, can you please destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, performance, choice, words, and all the efforts and hard work and smart work and all the other things that you have been doing in the urgency, emergency, and seeking of this, energy of oneness, when it's actually there right in front of you, inside you. Everywhere you have been looking for it and yet been resisting it. Yeah. And all oaths, vows, fealties, communities, swearings, commitments, binding, bonding, promises, blood oaths, witches, curses, black magic, you have chosen across universes, time, spaces, and dimensions to forever resist it and desire it. Resist oneness and desire oneness. Can you please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, for online shots, boys, and beyond. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. And we are destroying Earth, so like chopping trees, etc., because we have that separation.
We have a separation. You don't feel the pain. When you cut a tree, you don't feel your hand is getting cut. There is a separation. That's why you are able to. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to. Yeah.
Thank you. That's
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for that lovely question. Okay, I'm just going to read some more from the chat. You have something to say, Evelyn?
I'm good. Thank you. It's wow. A lot of space here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Mehek, I have had a wonderful job, that is Lisa, job offer, where for the first time I will have people working under me. Wow. How can I ensure that we all will be working towards the same or similar good goals? Great, great question to ask a management school trainer. What answer should I give you? So what question can you be here? What would it take for everything to move as per it would like to move? What would it take for everything in that office to move as per how it would like to move with complete ease, joy, and glory? Everything that doesn't allow it, can we please destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, for online thoughts. What would it take for everyone, all the people, all the elements, of the office, the tables, the chairs, the laptops, the data, the, everything, all the living and non-living elements to function in communion? And me to just go there and be, and everything to happen on its own with all ease, joy, and glory. Everything that doesn't allow it, can we please destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, online, short, spoil. And are you willing to be out of control or you wish to be in control of it? Lida, unmute yourself. Are you willing to be out of control?
Yeah, I wouldn't like to be in control really. Yeah. Because then everything feels of tight. And
yeah, and then it
kind of
doesn't work.
like hard
then
work.
It doesn't work. So I have this master clearing. What energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, possibilities can I and my body be to be out of control, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities for all eternity with total ease, joy, and glory. Everything that doesn't allow it, can we please destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, online, short, spoil. And you can run the same clearing for your whatever job or business or work or money, everything. You can run the same clearing for all your areas of your life. You can even run it for your relationships, and you will see how beautiful they become. Can we do it for a relationship right now? I just don't know why I got that.
Sorry?
Can we run it for all relationships that we have? Yeah. Where we are adding so much form, structure, significance to it and control to it and all of that in all our relationships, whether it's business, personal, professional. Yeah. So what energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, and possibilities can I and my body be to be out of limitation, out of control, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, out of collinearities, for all my relationships, for all eternity. Everything that doesn't allow it, can we please destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all right, shots, boys, and clear. So allow things to flow. You just have to do it energetically. You don't have to do anything cognitively. You start working energetically. Would that work for you, Rita? Would that work
Beautiful.
for you? Awesome.
Lovely. Thanks.
Okay, Amrita, is schizophrenics also more aware? Or schizophrenics are very aware, yeah. They are very aware and they are suffering because of their awareness. Thank you, Umesh, for your vows, Pushpalata for your awesome, and Anchal for yes. Amrita, oops, I don't know what you're asking me to repeat, so you can catch it on the recording. Abhi saying my bars do not run a lot of times. Are they not running or are they running all the time? Helga, thank you so much. Amrita, thank you. Nice to see you, Helga, after a long time. Okay, yes. I think we are done with the questions on the chat. So is there any other question? And it's almost time. Wow. How do things just fall in place on their own?
So Mehak, for the addiction or illness, the bars once a week or every day, how does one go about?
I already answered you. For addiction or illness, you need to first make that person aware.
Yes, that is happening, that is working. At the same time, so the bars taken every day will help, or once a week, twice a week? Is there any such
You
way to
follow
go?
the energy. You follow the energy. If you feel once a week, twice a week, sometimes people even want it every day.
Okay.
So you can run it that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Follow the energy.
And is it like once we run a bar, somebody's bars, they keep on, like, you know, it's already the process is started? Is it like that? Like that's what again I've heard from people who are in.
Once you run your bars start running.
Okay.
Until you stop them. Your
And
bars are running. You
so
can just tell them to run and they are running.
Okay. And when you say until you.
You know, all the people in the group, can I have all your implant bands running right now?
And when you say, can I continue?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you say, okay, once we tell stop, so is it like is it something like you say stop and they stop running? Is it something like that?
Of course. Yeah, when you tell them to stop running, they'll stop. They listen to you.
Okay. So it's a good idea to let them keep running between the sessions.
Of course.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. Okay, now there's another question here. How does the foundation class make a difference when we run bars? Okay, so Urmila ji, foundation class is, like I often tell people, a bars class is like you are putting, you know, my nails are cut. Just the nails, the fingernails or the toenails in the water and checking. Is the water hot? Is the water cold? How am I feeling? Is it comfortable? Foundation is diving into the river or the ocean. And then we have choice of possibilities, which is deep diving. And then there is more and more. Does consciousness have a limit? It's
No.
limitless. There is more and more and more always. Yeah. So foundation class is a huge thing, huge. It changes your whole life, literally everything. And there are lots of people here on the group who have done the foundation. And thanks for asking. We have a foundation class coming up on 16th of this month, that is in 11 days from today, 4-day class. And when I went for the foundation, I didn't know what it is going to do for me. And my whole life changed. And the most amazing thing is that many people come to foundation with issues. Like, I have a body issue, I have a money issue, I have a health issue, or I have a relationship issue. That's why I'm going to the foundation class. When I went to foundation class, I had no issue. I just went because everyone was saying go. I said, what the hell are you going to do over there? What are you going to do that you're constantly, whenever I would go to swap bars, you've not done foundation, you must do foundation. Everyone would say it. And then I would be like, what is there in the foundation that everyone is saying? So I went out of, actually seeing what is there over there. And I went there in the first hour, I went to the washroom and I gave myself a nice rap. I said, idiot, you didn't come here for so many months. This was the thing that you were looking for all your life. So you'll finally feel that you have found everything. Everything that you have ever been looking for is there in the foundation class. It empowers you beyond words. And there are many people, almost all people here must have done. 80% people have done the foundation here. So it's a great place to go and find yourself. And next.
So it doesn't, so it's like the process, after you do foundation, you still run the bars like you,
of course.
like the way I learned in Access Bar class.
After the bars, you do the foundation. In foundation, you learn 5 body processes also. You get more. These body processes are very powerful processes for your body immunity and everything. And in fact, people rarely fall sick after foundation. Their health surprisingly becomes amazingly good. In fact, it's one of the bestest investments, because after that you don't need doctors mostly. You don't need consultants. You don't need counselors. You have such a huge family with you if you ever are stuck, and you have like a whole load of tools. You have more than 100 tools in the foundation class, and you know what to do when, and use the tools, play the tools, and create your life. And if you even get stuck after that, there are so many calls like this where you can receive more and more clarity about your life.
Okay.
It's a great investment. It's a great investment to do in your life. It's a one investment. I often tell people, like Neeraj was asking, what about the soul and things like that. So everything else that I have bought, and I'm talking about me here, I'm not talking about others, because for me, Access has been a personal journey. I never did Access or anything to be able to facilitate others. Yes, I enjoyed it, so I continued it, but I didn't choose it from that space. And there's so much space suddenly. There's so much space. Everyone is like just settled. So when you actually choose this, and there's such an element of truth over here, and there is so much space in everyone's universe suddenly, that literally nothing in my life, and I'm sure in yours too, am I going to carry away when I die? Yeah. Nothing. But this is one thing, that when you choose more consciousness and you choose to be more conscious, more aware, is something that you will carry forward. This is the only thing you can carry. So why would you stop yourself? You don't know when you're going to move on. Would you like to be more conscious in your next birth and make better choices? Or would you like to still make those stupidities that we did? So everything that brought up in your universes, can you please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and undo it all, right from good, bad, for all, nine shots, poison, beyond. Thank you, Vashima, for asking that.
Thank you so much.
Hope to see you. I hope to see you at the foundation class.
Yes, you will.
Oh, how nice. How did we get so lucky?
I got lucky.
It's one thing that is the fastest. Wow, 4 days and you're a new person. How did we get so lucky to have access consciousness? How the hell did we get so lucky? I mean, everyone in the world doesn't have it. Like this person over here, this amazing man, Neeraj, he's been following Nikita, Ivansha, everyone. And finally he got 5 minutes with me. I told him, come to this call and see what we are doing. Like, how did you get so lucky to be on this call? How did I get so lucky to just be in this amazing group of people who are here to receive from me? Like, how the hell, yeah? I mean, look at the people outside. Just glance outside. Your neighbors, the people on the street, the people in the supermarket. How much crap have they in their life? And how the hell did we get so lucky to find such a beautiful treasure? I mean, I'm amazed at that. Every single day, I just be in that question that how have I got so lucky? Like I facilitate classes from morning till evening. My first class is with you guys, 11:30, and now we are still here. And I'm here, but I don't have an iota, a little bit of that, oh, I'm tired, or I can't do this, or I can't, I'm not having fun. I have so much fun on each of my workshops, each of them. And I'm so grateful to all of you people for choosing them. Even this one, even if you're not, it's a gift call. Even then, it's so much fun, isn't it? We enjoy. Cool. So we have the foundation class, and this lady Nikita has put it over here. If you wish to know more, or if you wish to have more interaction, you can join that group. She's created a group over there. And she's this amazing lady over here. She thinks beyond what I can think, and she does everything for me. So I'm so grateful to her. So grateful to her. So you can just join that group, and we are all there. And if you have any questions, we'll be there for you. And here, yes, we are not doing spirituality. So if anyone is looking at free stuff, there's no free stuff there. We are not doing free stuff and righteous stuff. We are doing consciousness, and we mean business. Consciousness is business. Your life is your business. And everywhere you're not doing business, you're not living. You're really dying. The moment you decide that I'm not going to be in business, I am not going to be. The moment you were born, you were in business. You were inhaling and exhaling. You were giving and taking from everywhere around you. And everywhere you're not willing to acknowledge that you are a business person. You are choosing every point of time something that will benefit you. That's what is business, no? You keep yourself busy, engaged in things that benefit you. So everywhere you're not willing to acknowledge that you are in business right now. You all are serious businessmen who know what is their life and what they wish from their life. You're not playing Ludo. You're sitting on my call over here. There are lots of people who are playing Ludo and just enjoying, and they're least bothered about the unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, or anything on the planet. So everything that brought up for you all, can we please destroy it and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all night, charts, boys and beyond. And we can have a Ludo game too. A conscious Ludo game. Everything that doesn't allow it, can we please destroy it and create that too? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, all night, charts, boys and beyond. Yeah, and there's something that's coming up next week, which even Nikita doesn't know. There are 3 workshops coming up next Sunday, coming Sunday now. One is on self-love. Another one is on celebrate your difference. And there is a third one. Where did it go? There was one more which we had planned. And the third one is the business you dream of. So we have 3 workshops which are planned for next Sunday. And it will be like 1.5 to 2 hours. I'll perceive the energy, what are the people asking for, and we'll share it. So if you all wish to get that information directly from us, you can fill in that form and you'll get that information directly. And otherwise, yes, the same channels that you came through, you'll still receive it from all those channels. So get in touch with the person who has told you about it, about this clarity night, and that person will definitely tell you about those free workshops. So, any questions? Jate jate, on the go. Any other questions? There is something over here. What is it? Thank you, Jessica. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being on the call, and thank you for Evelyn. Your question. There is so much space right now. After those last few questions, there's so much space in your university, and allow it to be this way. Okay, there's one more thing I would like to share. That I have this amazing YouTube channel. It's in my name, Mehak Hemnani or Your Guide to You, one of them. No, which one it is? Mehak Hemnani, yeah. And it has these few guided meditations, which I'm sure all of you would love to receive from. So go and listen to one of them. And there is one on unconsciousness and anti-consciousness, which Nikita has already posted, and receive from them every morning. I receive from them in the mornings, and my life has never been the same. So this is my gift to each of you, and receive from these meditations, and do let me know how you feel. How did it feel when you heard them? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Nikita has something to say. Nikita, you have your hand raised. Is there something you wish to say, darling? Cool. I think she's connecting or disconnected or something. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for holding on, waiting on till the end. And I love this about all the people who show up on my workshops, that they just wait till the end. They just don't wish to go. They just wish to be till I talk. So if you all wish me to talk, ask questions. I'm not a person who will leave you and go anywhere. I'll be there.
Okay, I want to know about attachment.
What is attachment? So we are all infinite beings, Urmila ji.
Yeah, that I know, but still we have attachments.
So are they real or are they lies?
I think they're quite real.
Everything that is real is not real. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. So when you will go, will you take them with you?
No.
Yeah. So what happens? Let me share this with you. This is part of foundation, but I'll share this with you. Maybe it will help you to choose the foundation also. And I would love you to come along with Vashima. She has to come. I would love you to come because you're an amazing being. And each being chooses it for himself or herself, not for another. As an infinite being, we have infinite possibilities, choices, and infinite knowing. But we limit our knowing to few people. We limit our choices to few people. And then we keep them attached to us. You are my husband, you are my daughter, you have to do this for me, you have to do that for me. And you get attached to them with oaths and vows, promises, commitments, PLDs. You have an oath and vow with me. And when we do that, we actually have limited ourselves, and we have, from the space of oneness, we have separated first ourselves, and then we have attached these 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 15, 20, 100 people who we have oaths, vows with, that you are mine, and I will engage with you, and I will do the drama with you and the trauma with you, and I'll keep you stuck here in this reality. I will not let you be an infinite being. You stay with me over here. Yeah, everything that brought up for all of you, can you please remove recant and reclaim?
Holding on to.
And then those people have the jobs with each other, that you have to do this job for me, and there is a codependency. Yeah. And actually, is there anyone who's dependent on anyone? Everyone is a creator. Everyone creates everything for themselves. This entire universe is your creation. So do you really need, and then, from where does that attachment come? It comes from an inherent seed that has been implanted in you of need, lack, which keeps you stuck here, doesn't allow you to be free.
I agree.
Yeah.
I
And
agree.
thanks for your question. So we have this other program, which is my signature program, that's AirCare, which is about non-dual awareness, which helps you to remove this codependency and come to non-dual awareness with you, oneness. Ekya is a Sanskrit word which means oneness. It's a oneness. So if anyone would love to know more about it, can feel free to call me or connect with us, Nikita or me on the email, wherever, and leave your questions on the WhatsApp group or on email. My email ID is very simple, mehek@hotmail.com, mehek@hotmail.com. And thank you for your question. Are we ready to wind up?
Yes.
Let me do one simple thing before we wind up. Okay, one simple thing. There is a magic number in Access, which is called number 7. Okay, so can we just connect with everyone on the call present now and the ones who left because they were sleepy? Can we connect with all of them? Yeah. And each of you can just know what magical shift do you wish to have in your life. Yeah. All of you just bring in your space that 1 to whatever magical shift that you would like in your life. Yeah. And when you run this number magic, you're going to run it for everyone else, not for you. You don't do magic on you. You do magic on everyone else, and only once. So that each of the people on this call receive whatever they are asking to receive right now. Okay? Let's do this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for being a contribution to today. And we can
Thank you
run
very much.
1-7 for the planet, so that it can thrive for eternity. The consciousness can thrive on it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, Elsa, what
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mehek, so much.
Thank you, darling. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming.
Wonderful call, Mehek.
Thank you so much, Mehek.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mehek.
so much, Mehek. Thank you.
Thank you, Mehek.
Thank you, Nikita. Thank you, darling.
Thank you,
Thank
Mehek.
you, Abhi, for your questions. I didn't
Yes.
see you, but thank you for them.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Merci.
Mehek.
Thank you, Mehek.
Do fill in those forms which are there on the WhatsApp group if you wish to receive the recording of this. Bye. Good night, people.